Hello, everyone's begins on AK NooBrainer. Welcome to the grand finals of the July asynchronous Ashen Pass tournament. How much slower can I speak? Not really. This is really annoying to myself and probably to you as well, Madius. Or is it Mateus? How is it? Mateus? Matias?
Let's just go with Matt.
Matt.
I've been trying to get that to work in the community for
Alright.
quite a while now.
Alright, Matka. We'll go with Matka. We don't have a streamer. It's unfortunate. We're having to do this very late at night. It is 18 minutes till midnight on a Friday, so that's great. You know what? We should probably move to a streamer booth instead of allow people to randomly join.
That's a great idea.
And if not, we can always move to a very private channel. I feel sorry for the person who joined, but he didn't say a word, so that was great. For those of you who aren't precognizant, someone just joined the voice chat, and so we immediately left and moved to a more private one. Whoops. All right. Anyway, professional here. So I've been holding out on you. I'm using Silent Ambassador. You're using Lord the Ancestor. You are a dirty green-blue. Or blue-green. Which would you prefer? Blue-green, probably.
I would prefer to say green-blue, personally, just so I don't feel as bad about myself. But
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I'm amazed you've managed to get this far. Congratulations.
I think I'm stunned that there was not more presence of this deck. But then again, all you yellow players, or yellow-red players, have been scaring me.
Yeah. Now, it's worth noting that the way that this is going, this is a fairly casual affair for the both of us because I have already won a tournament. So I have already qualified for Worlds. So that means Matt gets his victory. Victory. You have effectively won the grand prize. So whether or not you win or lose this, you have won. Congratulations on getting into Worlds. And of course, need I forget? Well, I have forgot. So need I? I don't know what I'm saying with need I even. You're a degenerate. I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Newly minted.
I mean that in the absolute nicest way possible. You are a member of Team Degenerates, so it is great to have another team member on this, in this Worlds. Even if you take more after Kirito than myself with your blue.
Okay, I would never hope to hear that ever again, honestly. So I don't think this match will reflect that very well on me.
Hey, Kirito loses, so you better hope it doesn't reflect. All right. Let us flip these victory conditions. Let us get going.
Yeah.
Here we have Onslaught, Hunting for Power, Tamer. Oh God, Hunting for
Lovely.
Power. The worst, the absolute worst. But oh well. You know what? I don't want to use these minions because you are a green player, so I don't want to use blue things, so that is too similar. So I am going to use red. Alright, so, heads or tails?
I believe you've got your pick as the top seed here.
Really? I didn't do that last time.
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought that's how we were supposed to be doing it. That's
Well,
how
heads
I've
or
been
tails?
having it. All right, I'll take heads.
I am such a fucking good coin flip. That was so many revolutions. That was beautiful. Also, I won, so fantastic. So,
Yeah.
I will be going first.
Okay, we will be taking the Lord then.
Fair enough. Try and reduce that Tamer victory.
We'll see.
All right, and I'm just gonna play Yami. Go ahead. that must have come as zero surprise.
Grab Brawl Bar and Trial.
Such safe picks. The question is, which side of the world do I want to go with? Do I think my path lies in the more aggressive, onslaughty style of play, or the more defensive style of play? Okay, well, let me think about how this would work. So, if you're bringing Brilvar and Frail, it's very unlikely you're going to bring Nantaka unless you're bringing her as fourth. Usually people bring Nantaka and Vorhild together is the reasoning there. So there's a reasonable chance you're going to be bringing Takali and then Astrida as your fourth. So I would suspect that your more aggressive side of things are on the Vorhild Nantaka and your more defensive side of things are on the Astrida Takali. So I could expect at the very least a bunch of Bewitchers. Against such a classic lineup like that. So I bring the Ixatosk in, and I potentially beat you in the lane, but only for a while. And like in the late game, you've got a pretty good shot at getting at me. Or I go for something a bit more aggressive. Not easy, not easy. There's also the question of if I want to go double mage straight up, or if I want to actually bring in the Akimo first, because the Akimo has those beautiful dooms. Akimo hurts really bad. Really badly he hurts. He's really good at it, his job there. He is usually my anti-Brilvar, but I can bring a double mage. That's really good at bringing a double mage. The only thing they wouldn't be able to play is the Rampant Hatreds, which is fine. But like bringing Kichi Akimo is also pretty damn good here. The issue is, as first player, Vorhild gives me a very strong turn 1, right? Without Vorhild, my turn 1 plays are on the weak side. I just worry that I'm going to try playing his game and end up just losing because he's too tanky with that Brilvar. That Brilvar Frail combo specifically. Yeah, I think I just have to accept that this is going to get ugly. I mean, if I bring Kichi Setharu, he could bring Vorhild, and Vorhild really hurts them. That could be a problem. Vorhild hurts mages heavily. Could do a mixture, bring the Ixatosk Chemo. Ixatosk Chemo does definitely hurt them. It's a bit weird though. And if I don't get that Dreams of Talbot start, I'm in a bad spot. I do very much worry about the Vorhild plays here. But I think I'm just going to go for it. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go Kichi Setharu.
Oh, lovely. I cannot say I feel particularly happy with that.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not happy about it either because you're bringing Vorhild as a response, right? Vorhild is the ultimate mage counter.
Vorhild and Takali.
And that is always the scary part. And I'll be bringing the Akudi as my fourth. Akimo as my fourth. But I just
Okay.
don't. I just felt like I don't have the damage output
I
with Vorhild Ixatosk to actually go for a win in this game.
I appreciate the mood that's given off by your lineup here.
It's the
It's a
one I.
bummer we
It's the
can't
one
hit
I
a
rarely
flame.
play. You said before we began that you'd heard about my deck and you wanted to see how it works, and that's not the deck I'm bringing to you here.
Hmm.
All right, so Lure of the Tainted is the crucial card here because Lure is the only way I get to hit people really hard with Kichi or Setharu. Shadow Mines is a fantastic opener. Psychic Shield, I guess I can keep. Combustion, not going to be helpful. It's going to be helpful round 2 beyond for certain, but I don't think it's helpful here. There's probably a lot better cards I could get. There are worse cards I could get though as well. Do I want to keep this combustion? I think my answer is no. I'll keep these two because they're both 3s. And then I'll toss the combustion. I am going to toss one.
Gotcha.
Release is certainly a lot better. With
combustion.
release, I can kill Vorhild. Straight up.
Lovely card. I think I am likewise just going to toss one.
Alright. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, we'll start with Kichi.
Mm-hmm.
We will move.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to be there? Actually, do I want to start with Kichi? It is an interesting play. Is it a good one? Not really. The problem is the domes are merged. So, my play idea is move Yami into the middle, worship Brilvar, and then skirmish back. That guarantees that he can't make it to this dome immediately. But that's not a big deal for him. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Kichi move, sorry. Yeah, no. The move here is fine, I think. Or do I want to... The problem is I only get to use 2 actions if I do that. Or I could attack a minion and skirmish in, I guess. Back into the... Yeah, that's probably better. I'll move.
Mm-hmm.
I will declare an attack against this minion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will skirmish no target.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be Kichi.
Yeah, interesting positioning.
Alright, so now Setharu can get in there and, like... Setharu can be the leader. It'll be fine. And my hope is purely that he does not have the flips necessary to actually fight me.
Okay, well, we're going to activate Brilvar.
Because most people don't bring Brilvar as the main. Go ahead.
He's going to move.
He's probably got some Boreals and stuff. But... Alright, I like to see this.
I'll attack this minion.
Go right ahead.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to hit that. Meant to hit the flip.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. So, I mean, it terrifies me that I've seen a Mind Palace already, of course. But I think that means I chose right, and that I would have no chance if I brought Vorhild and Ixatosk, because you have some kind of combo in mind.
He's going to lead.
Okay.
His final action. Take a lead from hand.
Okay. So, if this minion was clear this minion here, I could move with Yami and then lead in the dome. It's not the worst idea in the universe, I guess. So what? Sethru moves, attacks the minion, leads. The idea that Vorhild moves, attacks the minion, worships. Sethru's taken a damage. Yami gets in there with a lead against Frail. Frail wins him the lane. I win the dome. Push back with the outsider, I guess. I get very little out of it. You could even say I lose out of it. Because Dome lose the lane by... Well, if I lose it by 1, it's not so bad because then I can push it again. The idea will be he'll have 3 heroes against my 1 hero. So he'll push it by 2, I push it back 1, I spawn an extra minion and kill a minion, so I'll be at 3 to his 1, but I've not got any kind of victory going for me right there. Alternatively, I can try to push for this myself. Worship, move, attack, kill both of these minions off, see what he's gonna do. If he kills a minion in here, then I stay, he kills another minion, he wins this by 1, and I win the dome. That's not terrible. So Yami worships onto Brilvar, moves over to the minion, kills a minion. Sethru is then free to go to whatever lane this Vorhild or Frail goes into and lead. And then I will win the lane by 1 or the dome by 1. He'll have used 2 cards from hand. The end result, though, is that if he wins dome, he has a creep advantage going into the next round. But I'll have hit Brillar for some damage at least. I think I can live with that. All right, we're gonna go with our Yami here.
Mm-hmm.
Could always lure. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage to Brilvar. Doesn't quite kill. We're gonna worship.
Mm-hmm.
Onto the Brilvar.
Sounds good to me.
Flippy. +2. He is actually gonna take a damage. Boom.
It's a rarity.
We're gonna declare ourselves a move.
Move is good.
1, 2, 3. So on top of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Dead minion. And then we're going to attack the final minion.
Yeah.
Just kill minions.
Yami does her thing.
Yami does her thing.
Hmm.
And this leaves Sethru to attack whoever steps up here. And if not, anyone then Brilvar, I guess.
We're going to activate Frail.
Go ahead.
She's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. She's going to lead.
Go ahead.
And she's going to worship. And she's going to shapeshift Brilvar and get him healed up.
Fair enough.
Back to full.
What a surprise. So I can hit Vorhild for 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. I can probably hit Vorhild for 9 with Sethru, yeah. Maybe even 11 if I get a good skirmish off as well. Not really worth it, but is something I can do. So if I move, attack Brilvar, lead, and he comes in, attacks a minion, leads, then we are about equal. I'll win by 1, but he'll win the dome, and he'll get a significant advantage going into the next round in terms of creeps. But I'll have done damage to him. I can Shatter Mind here, which is good. I'd love to get the worship off, it's not really going to happen. So just a move, attack, and Shatter Mind is probably good enough. I mean, Shatter Minding a Brilvar is fine, I guess. I'll hit him for 7-ish. Into 10. Kishi come in here with a lure or something. Go for a kill on him. Or I save the Shatter Mind. I want to use cards this round. So, like, if I put Unstoppable on the top... Well, Unstoppable's worth 4 damage, actually, so if I put Curse of Years on top... with the lead, then I will... still have 8 cards. Always release, get rid of that Brilvar arc. Get rid of that Brilvar shapeshift. Just for the sake of it. There's a reasonable chance he actually puts Vorhild in range of a release, so that'd actually be pretty good. So that would be what? 3 against a Vorhild, that'd be 3, 4, 5. Then an attack from Yami. We're talking dead Vorhild territory with a release here. Which isn't bad going into the next round. If I keep the release. Maybe Yami should have Shatter Mind Vorhild. Well, I guess I'll just Shatter Mind it, Brilvar, just to use the card. Alright, Sethru. We're gonna move.
Okay.
I want to be near to my opponent or far away. We'll go here.
Okay.
We will attack Brilvar. 5.
5. Hefty.
We will Shatter Mind Brilvar.
Okay. Put him at 9.
And then we will lead from hand.
Got it.
And that'll be Sethru.
Then we'll activate Vorhild. She will...
Because he was perfectly okay with that. With
move,
lead, worship, and then winning lane. Yep. Now, if this is a mind pass, that would be hilarious. Yep.
Declare an attack on this minion.
Yep. There goes a Psychic Shield. I was hoping that'd be on top from the Frail. That'd be hilarious if it was. And then a worship, I presume.
She's actually going to play a Breath of Life. Remove
oh my god. Breath of Life.
Shapeshift.
Breath of Life. Does that shapeshift get removed immediately?
It's part of the cost, yes.
Part of the cost, yeah. So it would get removed immediately. Yep, go ahead.
So
I totally don't have exhaustion. What are you talking about? Well, that's annoying. I'm only going to go to 6 cards instead of 7.
Then she is going to worship, putting the Towlet worship on the bottom, Leothan on top.
Okay.
So she'll shapeshift. And then Place a pillar and ping Cytheru.
Yep. That's where
One
we'll
damage.
take one. I don't
That is
quite know
all.
why you ordered it in that way. The Tower
Basically
version
just if you can't be targeted when Tiny Fangs is going off.
I guess. Alright.
It's very minor.
Okay.
Okay, and so anything at the end?
I have no final effects.
Alrighty, so in the middle.
You know, we were talking about how Breath of Life is terrible, and then Breath of Life goes off, and this way you are just going to get an advantage out of this. So we draw in the middle.
Yep. And then don't be. Oh
Yes!
my God! I had an awful feeling that was gonna happen.
You. Oh my god. Oh my god, that happened.
God damn it.
Your Breath of Life was so good.
I thought I had it.
Oh.
I had it. Oh my gosh. We're gonna place this one right here. Damn.
That's hilarious. Well,
Really
we
changed
both
the
end up with 6 cards. You can't be that upset about a draw, to be fair. Well, I mean, you absolutely can be upset about that. This
Yeah,
would
I
have
took a
pushed
lot
your
of damage
lane
to get
further
that
forward. You
draw.
would be 2 minions ahead of me.
Yeah, it would have been very big.
Very big. Okay, so I can't dance and release at the same time. So I can't dance and release at the same time. So this play doesn't work so well. So I mean, I can dance to death and then worship against Vorhild. That would be because it's not target, so that's 3 damage, and then Lure of the Tainted is another like 4, 5. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. Bring Kichi into this. So I mean, I could Dance of Death the Vorhild. Then release the spirits on Vorhild. So I only get the frenzy part. But that would put her down to... let me get rid of this and this. So that would be 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus whatever. Plus, yeah, Lure would have to do so much damage to make that work out that I don't think it's frankly possible. So, can I kill Brilva instead? So, if Kichi plays Dance of Death in skirmishes, he'll do like 1 or 2, then he'll attack, and then he'll do like 5. And then try to kill the Brilva. I mean, I can Dance of Death with Shattermind combo and kill the Brilva outright. So I can like Shattermind onto Brilva, hit him for 3, skirmish, hit him for like another 3, and then attack the Frail, I guess, for 1,000,000. That's not fantastic either. Yeah, I could just Unstoppable and just hit him for a lot. But probably the best bet is to just attack the Brilva, let the worship from Release the Spirits, hit the Vorhild and the Brilvar, and then just try and go for kills. I mean, with just attack Shatter Mind, I might just kill Brilvar outright. That would be funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go with Sethru.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to declare an attack against Brilvar.
Attack against Brilvar. Brilvar's going to play a Snowblind.
So he is going to disarm Sethru. So yeah, with that disarm, Sethru is not going to be able to kill this Brilvar. Unless he moves and lets Yami release, which is not going to happen. The only alternative is Dance of Death. But Dance of Death is not going to work out for me, because Dance of Death is going to be after the disarm. Yeah, that'll just resolve.
Okay.
So disarmed, and then he's going to flip against Brilvar
Mm-hmm.
with a +1, so that is going to be 2 damage. I'm going to declare Worship.
Mm-hmm.
Placing my illusion. Kind of want to cover things. A bit, but realistically I don't need to be that far forward. Just need to be in line of sight, realistically. I don't really know why I'm even wanting to put it forward. I think that's just my natural instinct as a player, is to move it forwards. Because I theoretically am going to be moving forwards if I win the lane, which isn't necessarily likely. We'll put it here. And then I will declare lead.
Gotcha.
That's Sethru.
We'll activate Brilvar.
Okay.
And declare a skirmish targeting Sethru.
Targeting Sethru. So that means you want to go here or here. I'm just doing this to make him sweat. If he goes here, he's in a bad spot. If he goes there, he's releasing. I'd like to get rid of both releases, but I'd rather him worship first. Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty. Just gonna move up. Flip. No damage.
Not a thing.
Declare an attack targeting Sethru.
Oh god, you're attacking me? Resolves, but wow.
4, 3. And he will finish with a worship.
Yeah, worship will resolve.
So you will gain shapeshift and heal.
Yeah, you will heal. That was done with me. Go ahead. -1, it's fine.
And
I'm not
nothing.
punished. I'm not punished. I'm not punished. I'm not punished. Because
Okay.
at the end of the activation, I wanted to do something. I will now release the spirits, but I don't know who to target, and I should have just done it before you fucking healed. Whoopsie-daisy. Don't know which one of my 2 characters should play it. Let me think.
I could have seen this one coming.
So I think I need Setharu to be there for Lure of the Tainted. The issue is if he has one of the many cards that allows him to get his, that allows him to get the thingy again. Because he's got to speak with spirits in the discard. So 2 of them. Okay, he might not play the other one. Yeah, he doesn't really get much extra value out of the Shadow Mine, so we'll let it be on Yami. We'll have Yami be the one casting it. Onto Vorhild, Brilvar. Let's get rid of those.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I expect we'll see her activate.
Yeah, we'll see her activate now. Anything you want to do on activation?
Nope. She activates.
Fair enough. So,
Let's see what you got.
She can just kill the Vorhild. But I could also just kill the Brilvar. Yami is going to play Dance of Death and then Worship.
Go figure. Okay, so she marks
Resolves, yeah?
the mark resolves, yes.
Yes, okay. Well, we are going to mark Vorhild.
Gotcha.
And we'll go here.
With her Deathly Touch or Mistress, whatever the ability
Shadow
is.
of the Reaper is what it's called, yeah.
Yeah, with that on the stack, Vorhild's gonna play Charm, targeting herself.
You're gonna remove the charm.
Yeah.
I hate this. Go ahead. You may remove the charm. 1+3.
Oh, yeah, you know, that's still pretty good.
I mean, I would have just killed her outright, you know.
Yeah.
We will skirmish targeting Vorhild. I will flip onto the Vorhild first. +2.
4.
And then I will move on to the creep and then back off the creep. Yeah, right order. Best order. And then I will declare an attack against Vorhild.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I took...
I think you took a bit
took
too
4
much
for
damage.
that. Yeah, I thought that was an attack. My bad.
No,
Gotcha.
Skirmish. Now I'll attack.
Yes.
+3, so Vorhild goes down to 2.
That's pretty good.
That's a Yami.
All right.
Is that a Yami? Is that the Yami? I'm gonna Flux.
You gonna finish me?
I'm gonna Shadow Mine for the finish, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Mine finish. I was tempted to let Vorhild stick around, but she can just heal and then it gets annoying.
Yeah, let me think about this.
You can see now...
Sacrifice targeting Brilvar.
Fair enough. Yeah, that'll do it. You can see now why I was very much... maybe I don't want to have... Maybe I can have Yami not do this because I have Dance of Death Shatter Mind in my hand.
Okay, so she dies.
She dies. I draw a card. But you didn't let me kill her. So you have that going for you.
Yeah. And that's a point on Onslaught for you.
Point on Onslaught for me. But you will be getting Takali in on the next round. The, I don't know why I did that. That's your hero, but mark it how you wish.
Yeah, that's basically what I would have done. You got it.
Yeah. Me and Matt G, we in sync. All right.
Okay.
Of course, that was the easy one to kill, except for the fact that she was completely untargetable. She was the easy one to kill. I was very scared that you had a touch of Leviathan, but I'd seen because I'd seen 2 Speak the Spirits gone, but I was very scared of a touch of Leviathan. And if it wasn't for the snowblind from Brilvar earlier, you would have had to sacrifice to keep her alive.
Yeah. I had been debating that same thing on who needed to play that.
So with Lure of the Tainted, I should be able to do approximately 9 damage. Just from attacks.
So Frail has to go.
Yep.
Let's just see what it does.
Let me think of how many pluses I've used. I've used a lot of +2 so far. So I currently have in this deck.
She's going to play a presence.
Yeah, well, that's a way of evening the score, isn't it? So I have, in terms of modifiers, I have 19 +2 and above. So 1, 2, 3,
Just going to stack
4,
it.
5, 6, 7.
Like so.
So
She'll lead.
11 of my cards are still +2 and above, so that's not the best of odds. Yep, that resolves.
And she'll move.
Okay.
Declare an attack targeting Sether
Resolves.
for 5. And that's it.
Alright. So, with Lure, I should be able to just kill him. Move, attack. Don't get the outsider, but win the lane by 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need a +3 to kill with the skirmish, so I need to lure Brilvar as much as I want to lure to lure Freylia. Yeah. Alright. Kichi. Then again, could I get a tamer point here? Brilvar's very tanky. I'll do it. So, it's a waste to try go for tamer, I think. Because if I get tamer, just realize if I get tamer, I automatically get onslaught.
Yeah.
I am smart. All right, Kichi's gonna move. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. If it's a 4+, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Thing is, I can win the Outsider and kill Brillo with the Lord of the Ancestors instead, which is slightly more efficient. Although then Kichi ends up here instead of in a dome. Maybe I should move there instead. Because then I can get an extra trail for a migraine. You know what? You mind if I go here instead?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Thank you. So we're going to play Lure of the Tainted with Sethru.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
And we are going to declare a worship. We are going to worship Brilva.
That's 4+.
Yep, but I believe I get... Oh yeah, I get that before I get my predict, right?
Um, yes,
Yes.
yes, I believe so.
So 4 plus 1, 5, and then I get my predict.
Hmm.
So that is unfortunate that it was in that way, because I could have tried to stack that. But oh well. We will leave both of these on top, I think. No. No, we're going to discard this +1. We're getting through the deck. We are going to attack Brilvar.
Hmm.
Flipping a +2. Setting him all the way down to 1. And then we will migrate for the kill on Brilvar.
Yep. Yeah. Ooh.
I decided I'd rather draw a new card instead of drawing a migraine. It's not an easy choice, but... And that's Kichi. I'm done.
Yeah. Um,
And Vorhild coming in
yeah,
round
I
4.
can't do it. Yep.
So, I win by 1. So I've got... So Frail counteracts 2 of these. I assume that's a
Yeah.
+3. That's the 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So I win by 2.
Hmm.
Boop, boop. And one of the reasons to... So it was awkward because I could have just attacked and skirmished. I could have attacked migrained with Sethru and then skirmished back and tried to go for a Law of the Ancestor, but I just don't think it would have worked out. So place your minions. This way, at least, it's not even on the board for Hunting for Power victory.
Yeah.
But, hey, round 3 is good for you. Oh my god.
Okay. So.
And, yeah, clean up.
And Tlakali. Where do you want to be, Tlakali?
Kuromo's Judgment. It's pretty damn good, but,
I think right here.
not necessarily when I don't have the ability to mark with
Okay.
Sethru.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what I got. Alright. Sethru can just die to a Frail. If he lives, he can Kuromo's Judgment to heal for 4, which would be amazing. But there's a reasonable chance he dies to Frail. Not guaranteed. He's got a lot of bad modifiers in here, but he's got the Psychic Shield, so he's got what he wants. Probably best just to activate this Sethru. And hit the Takali, I guess? Oh, the Frail. Yeah, the Takali can't heal. The Frail can, so I guess it's the Takali. Yeah, I will go with Sethru, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I will move.
Mm-hmm.
I will declare an attack on Takali.
Gotcha.
Resolve.
Yep.
+1.
4.
And I will skirmish targeting Takali.
Mm-hmm.
+1. That'll be Sethru. Hiding in a bush.
Well, let's not be scared about it. Activate Tlakali.
Go ahead.
She's going to move.
Go ahead.
Declare an attack targeting Sethru.
Go ahead.
3. Rampant Hatred?
Rampant Hatred resolves.
Alright, skirmish targeting Scyther.
Yeah. 1+1 gets you to the 2.
Back out there. And draw a card. Final action.
He's probably got a bunch of healing for Takali, which is why he's got it like this.
I think she's going to lead.
So I should push for the victory through the towers, as it were. My chemo comes in round 5. So worth noting round 4 is going to be bad for me.
And that's it.
My chemo will be coming in round 5. So, if Frail kills a minion, we're down to... and I kill both of the minions. We're at 4, so we would leave it at 1 hit point. Eesh. Well, we're going to have Yami.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to worship.
Mm-hmm.
On to Takali.
Yep.
1 damage. Skirmish targeting Takali.
Mm-hmm.
I'll skirmish first. Nothing.
Nothing.
Flipping on top of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The wrong order for once. Wrong order. Yep, and then she will lead from hand.
Gotcha.
I like the idea of using
What do I
Kichi
do
to
with
figure
this?
things out, but
Here you better have. Kill my minion. I'm in danger. I'll have exactly 5 more minions. Ugh. Gross.
I can draw 2 cards when if I Kichi move into lane 2. Doesn't work perfectly if he like sinkholes me or something, but drawing cards will be helpful here. And honestly, like, it's more damage onto the Takali if I get Lord of the Ancestors in here, Lord of the Ancients in here. With this Kichi. I'm not too scared of Frail, like, sniping me because of my Psychic Shield and Release the Spirits, but I am nervous about the fact that I have nothing in hand right now.
Okay, we activate Frail. And she's going to start.
That's a pretty good move, yeah. Out of all your available options, that's a pretty good one, activating Frail.
She's going to start with a present.
Alright. That'll be some defense. The fact that he's... I wonder if that was a bluff. I'll leave from hand.
Not a fan of that.
Fair enough.
Not a fan of that.
Neither of them. Alright. Don't want any +0s in here. So with that presence, he doesn't need to kill a minion to survive.
Declare an attack targeting Kichi.
That'll resolve. 3. Yeah, Frail moves, he loses, so...
Skirmish targeting Peach.
Resolve. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go there.
Really want to be adjacent for some reason.
To worship.
Attack, skirmish, worship. Yep, that works.
Shapeshift yourself here.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Does she want to heal?
Nope.
Alright. I need a lot to kill. So if I just walk away right now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 4, 5, 6, 7. So I still win the lane. I just don't do very much damage. If I kill it, I'll be at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 5. Wait, no, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Presumably 10.
But so I've got 10 versus 1, 2, 3 because Frail's double. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, you haven't given me the win. Okay, you couldn't have given me the win. No. All right, fine. All right. So Kichi is going to start by attacking Takali.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Resolve.
Yep.
+2, 5 damage.
5 damage.
He's going to worship.
Yes.
Onto the Frail.
Mm-hmm.
To predict 3. Alright. Okay, so I can draw 2 of these. So I'll probably draw the Kurma's Judgment first. I don't want to draw Setharu's Last Judgment, so I can keep it on top for the +3. And that'll put it to 1, and then I hopefully just win. Alright, I am going to keep all of these on top.
Oh.
In the same order they were originally.
Your deck's in your favor, huh?
And I'm going to move.
Okay.
And that is Kichi.
All right.
So in the lane.
Yeah.
I am going to win this by 2. 2.
You're at 9 now?
I'm at 9 now to your 1, 2, 3, 4,
7.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yep. 1 tower damage.
1 tower damage. And draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to win the outsider.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. The outsider is going to attack Takali.
Yep.
Flips a +3.
Wow.
That's why I had to leave the 2 cards on top.
Really about to happen? Yeah.
Well, didn't you draw on the 3rd?
The 3 on the 3rd. Yes, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spawn a minion,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will skirmish onto
These
Takali.
back ones reposition as well.
Oh, yes.
Assuming this doesn't kill her.
Assuming this doesn't kill, which, I mean, it needs a +2, and I haven't got a certainty, so... Yeah, assuming this doesn't kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Let us flip. It kills.
That's pretty good.
That's game.
Oh my gosh. That turn 1, I think, killed me. I needed a little bit of momentum, and I only run 2
shield.
psychic
Yeah,
shields.
yeah.
So I thought I was like, I only run 2 psychic shield. The chances are very low. Like 6%.
How many mind palace do you run?
1.
Oh,
so I knew I had
the chance was
I had
very
2 zeros
low.
in there. Yeah, I had 6% chance. I had ran it. And I was
so
like,
this was my hand. Kuromo's Judgment and Skytear Discharge were on top.
I see.
So
Yeah,
like
I had
round 3, I didn't have
the Glacial
anything,
Rebirth
so
and the
I was
Dream.
using it to look for things for Kichi. But
Yeah, once I failed to get any momentum and losing the card, it was going to be downhill because I can't out damage you. So I needed to. You have the chance to double presence you and try and sneak away with a Nexus on turn 2. But yeah, that's
why
Shield.
that's why I put everything in the lane in the hopes I would win the lane at least, because then I mean you're gonna end up with 4 minions in there to like 1, but like at the very least, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna have a problem round 2. And then it turned out you had Breath of Life, which almost did something.
That's the Breath of Life and Lord of Ancestors combo has been great at catching people by surprise. It ruins the calculations on turn 1.
Yeah, I had to release the spirits, of course, but with it being a cost, I can't release the spirits yet.
It's a good card, you know. I think everybody fails to recognize that. It's won me, I think, 2 of my games probably.
I think it's
by just eking out that one bit of advantage on turn 1.
I think it's a really bad card on 2 lane. I think it has.
I agree with that.
Some potential on. It has some potential in Ashen Pass, but it's awkward.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to draw it anywhere after turn 1, but since I have Lord in 80% of my games, with everyone prioritizing the Flux, I am able to. That 1 minion advantage means a lot more.
Yeah,
with the Lord in play.
I was expecting you to have a. I was kind of lucky. I was expecting you to have a Soul Scream, a Psychic Shield in your hand, or some healing or something, and to not let me snipe the Vorhild.
I mean, the Psychic Shields did not come up when I needed them. They just unfortunate. That and the heal on Brilvar was also unfortunate.
Yeah,
that would have put him 1 out of migraine range as well.
Yeah. So like when you decided to snowblind my Setharu, I was kind of annoyed at myself for not skirmishing first. Because if you'd have snowblind my Setharu, I probably would have just done Dance of Death onto Brilvar to like counter the disarm with the frenzy, and then just gone for it regardless with a Shattermind as well, right?
Yeah, I mean the damage tools were hard to beat out.
I only run 2 Dance of Deaths and I got 1 of them. Pretty damn good.
Would have been damn.
Lure of the Tainted is really strong, and
that card is great.
Yeah, I felt a lot safer with Kichi because I have the Skytear Discharge, so you can't just go kill him instantly. But yeah, it would have been an awkward round 4 for me if you'd managed to keep the Takali alive. Because like I have Yami who worship on Takali, and then it's like there's nothing else guaranteed for damage other than Kuromo's Judgment.
Yeah, and I mean I knew I had the option to likely keep her alive by playing the Glacial Rebirth instead of the Presence, but I have to dedicate an attack to a minion, and then at that point I'm losing the damage race so much faster.
Yeah, at that point Kichi is
easier
to
to
go
bet
next
that you
round
just
instead.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Because you still have first activation, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he was gonna lose the damage race anyway because Psychic Vampirism would eventually have procced on something.
Yeah, exactly.
And Psychic Vampirism is like my key. Make sure I always win the damage race card. But...
Yeah. Losing out on the lane meant things were just going to be really hard. And you were the first person to play that aggressively, positioning wise, into my opening, which I think makes a big difference. I mean, I really just couldn't run away from it, especially without the Flux or anything to get a big sinkhole or something out of there.
My opening hand included a release, and I'm like, a release and Shattermind, and I'm like, you know what? I just need to go big.
Pretty good.
Need to go big. Because, I mean, that's what these two guys are all about, going big. And I was terrified of Vorhild, but because of the way the draft had worked, you had Vorhild, which was very strong, but you couldn't get a second pillar user on at the same time, which would have just torn through my mages.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's against the release and the Yami, she's not exactly safe. I wasn't really expecting her to live very long. Maybe longer than, at least till she got to activate one more time. But I contemplated whether or not she should have activated before Brilvar there, just to guarantee that she gets to move. Because I figured you were going to
Brilvar
make
was
me buff
low
me,
though. I
but
probably would have
yeah,
just tried
exactly.
killing him instead. The thing is,
I
yeah,
one of them was going to die. That was the downside.
yeah. The thing is, I had Lure of the Tainted in my hand, so if I wouldn't have used it on Vorhild, I would have used it against Brilvar, I guess.
Hmm.
But then
And
I
then the
guess I
last.
wouldn't have been killing Vorhild that round. Well,
Hmm.
no, because then you would have had no choice but to have Frail next, and then I would have had Kichi able to come in with a release, and the Shadow Mind might have been able to do some serious work.
I mean, yeah, just having the release is the biggest thing there, right? It's
Yeah.
if you have it, then I'm extremely vulnerable.
Hmm.
Um, and not running touch means that I just needed one of two speak with spirits, and you had already seen one, so the
I'd
chances
seen
were
both.
low that I had anything to do. Yeah, and you positioned very well around even Snowblind getting any extra utility.
Hmm. I didn't really think about it necessarily. I just knew I wanted Yami in the front.
Yeah, yeah, just in my face.
Yeah. I need Yami in
She's
the
smart.
face and in front of the and in the cover hex, so that you
Hmm.
can't use the cover hex.
Yeah, it put a kink in my opening, I will admit. And the
But yeah,
Kichi
so
was
I it was crazy because I
great.
was
I
expecting
didn't know
I
what to do
used
with
the
him.
Shatter Mind completely willy nilly because I'm like, well, I'm gonna overdraw otherwise,
Hmm.
and then I didn't get my draw, but then you didn't get your draw. So like in terms of like in terms of card advantage, this game was very interesting
Yeah, yeah. Because I think if I get
because we
like
were
if I have a
both
card,
yeah
it's so much different.
yeah we both were just running, we were both just throwing down so many cards at each other this game.
Hmm. It's just your cards do damage.
Yeah.
Presence is actually not very good in that scenario.
Yeah, because you
Or at
couldn't
least I
afford to
didn't I
ever
wasn't
take the
worried
dome
about
after
presence
turn
this
one.
game. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
after a certain point. I
And I'll
just
be honest,
needed the damage.
I think going first is probably stronger in Ashen Pass than going second now.
Mm.
Being able to
I
go
felt differently
first,
this
first
I
person to
felt
use
differently this
two
tournament.
mana and 3 mana slots.
But then again, I built the deck with like a very heavy intention that most people were going to pick first into me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's, I mean, I'm coming from like a Yu-Gi-Oh background where you have go second decks
Yes.
that are built under the assumption. So mine was under the assumption almost every game I'm going to get to go second and get the Lord. Because if I win the coin toss, I'm taking the Lord, and then
Mm-hmm.
if I lose the coin toss, I'm probably getting second.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where things like Breath of Life and kind of just a very defensive opening felt good, at least.
Mm. The thing is, I don't actually mind going against someone with Lord. I don't mind it much at all
Mm.
because because I can choose to like give up the lane to win the dome, and then like that gives me some defense against the push with
Hmm.
some extra minions, but also it means I can ignore them round two like I did and just go for kills.
Yeah, yeah.
Just ignore
And
it
I mean,
completely.
the upside is typically that you have a good threat on their Nexus to get to force those attacks onto minions on turn
Mm-hmm,
two.
mm-hmm.
It's that's the goal.
Yeah.
Is if you can have that advantage on turn two and that threat, then you can begin to outdamage them, or else they're going to fail to lose their or they're going to lose their Nexus.
Yeah. I
And
think.
I think that's kind of the key game plan of
Mm-hmm.
this type of blue-green deck is you just want to force them to have to attack minions.
Well, the thing is, you say that, but I mean that's exactly how I like to play as well. That's why Yami to
Yeah,
me is so good.
yeah. I mean, she forces both questions.
Yeah.
I mean, she's Yami.
Like
She does it all.
I would usually bring Yami Ixatosk Vorhild, and I would usually win on turn two to Nexus,
Hmm.
despite the fact that it's supposedly quite damagey. And then if you have a single hero who has zero armor, Vorhild just kills it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I mean
but in this case, I
the
just didn't think I'd be able to. I think I felt like you would just do my game plan, but better, and I think I was correct.
mm. I mean, yeah, just getting straight up and immediately going for damage, I think I mean, it was the correct choice.
Yeah,
It makes the most sense.
ended up
And
working out really well. Dance to Death is such a
yeah,
good card, even if it doesn't go off.
I mean, Just by the fact that knowing you had Dance of Death forced me to have to keep a charm in my hand when really that card was not feeling like a great choice on. I would have much preferred to mulligan it away.
Yeah.
But just knowing Dance of Death is a threat means that I
Mm-hmm.
have to hold on to a card that is purely defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're never going to have a condition on any of your heroes that I want to steal, except for the frenzy. But
Yeah, the frenzy. I was gonna say.
the frenzy that I'm trying to deny here.
I was gonna say last game I with my Vorhild, he danced to death me, and instead of stopping the dance of death, I stole the frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I tried. It didn't work out like that in the end. But... yeah. Well, there we go. I mean, you lost, but hey, you're still the winner because I've already won.
Exactly.
So, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Game Slayer. Good game.
Good game, man. Yeah, good game. And I'm sorry you didn't get to see my deck, but I don't think my deck would have been good against you, so I brought my other deck.
Yeah, your surprise, your Ixataxi, your blue-green red Ixataxi is also a red-yellow deck.
Also a red-yellow deck. It's really a blue-green deck that becomes a red-yellow deck if I need it to be. Completely different. Also, turn one as well, the draft. The draft feels so impactful to get the draft turn one. Because I just pop down Yami and I get to see exactly what your game plan is.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best part about first player, in my opinion.
If I have to choose blindly whether I'm going red, yellow, or blue, green, I think that's not an easy choice. I probably would have dropped down Ixatosk and then been like, oh god, I guess I'm bringing one mage here and one mage in reserve. And then my damage output is so much lower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's thankfully going into most games against these kind of red yellow lists where I expect the damage out of hand and just to be aggressed upon. Brilvar Frail at least feels safe to go, but I definitely see the issue. I actually prefer going second for that reason because it's the third choice for me that feels like it defines the deck or it defines the game plan.
Yeah, it's not the case with me at all. If I could pick reserve hero, I'd be like, yeah, Yami, and then in reserve, I've got a chemo. Alright, well, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been me, GameSlayer9. Wow, that was the wrong way around. This has been me, GameSlayer9, aka NooBrainer. Thank you guys for watching. Signing out. There we go, I did it right second time.